major win by the Michigan Senate tonight after a ruling by the state Court of Appeals.
The court ultimately deciding it was unconstitutional for the Republican-led House to withhold several bills. And after nearly a year, those bills will now head to the governor's desk.
News Channel 3's Carter Landis is joining us live in studio. And Carter, you spoke to Senate Majority Leader Winnie Brinks to find out what these bills cover.
Yeah, that's right, Andy. The bills that go to the governor's desk relate to reducing health care and retirement costs for public servants. They also allow corrections workers and first responders a more beneficial retirement plan. And Leader Brinks says it outlines the importance of upholding the rule of law in the state. The Michigan Court of Appeals ruling in favor of the Michigan Senate over the House this week. The Senate sued the House over 9 bills that they say House Speaker Matt Hall withheld for almost a year. Bills that provide public servants with reduced health care and retirement costs can now move forward as a result of the lawsuit.
So it's very affirming that the Constitution still stands, particularly at a moment in history where we are seeing far too many people in political life ignore the law and the Constitution.
The House of Representatives has 42 days to appeal the decision by the Court of Appeals. They also have the option to immediately send the bills to the governor's desk. Leader Brinks says this ruling sends a message to lawmakers who choose not to follow or violate the legislative process.
We need to make sure that the Constitution is upheld and the Constitution matters. And I'm really proud that Michigan is an example of upholding the rule of law.
Speaker Hall's office could not be reached for comment as to why the bills were withheld for an extended period of time. Now, as we mentioned, it might be a while before we see any movement on those bills because the House still has those decisions to make. We also reached out to the governor's office, who told us that they are still reviewing the Court of Appeals ruling. Live in studio, Carter Landis, News Channel 3.